Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. Alright guys, in today's video, I want to go over something that the Theta network is doing. They're developing currently in order to potentially get us onto another massive US exchange, because as we know recently, Binance US has recently, as of just a couple days ago, started to accept deposits for Theta token and Theta trading. And not only Theta, but also TFUEL deposits for TFUEL trading and buying as well. So that was a big piece of news that came out very recently. And that stemmed the question for when Coinbase. So, Coinbase, not that it's the end all be all. There's a lot of exchanges out there, and Binance US being one of them, where you can buy both Theta and TFUEL. But the more large exchanges that are out there, the more liquidity, the more, average and more accurate pricing that goes into all of these coins and tokens. So the more exchanges, the better, for lack of a better words. And Coinbase is one of the largest US exchanges, and it would definitely help not only the exposure but also the Theta price, even though right now we're in a bit of a bear market, so the price might not explode if it is listed on Coinbase. But in the future, in the next bull run, it will definitely help the bull run cycle for the Theta and TFUEL ecosystem and coins and tokens. So that is, kind of what we want to talk about. What is Theta doing to get us on Coinbase? And they're actively doing something as we speak right now. And that has to do with Rosetta. So if you're unfamiliar with it, let's check out what Rosetta is. So this is from back in 2020, introducing Rosetta. Build once, integrate your blockchain everywhere. So Rosetta is one way that Coinbase, they more or less started this in order to streamline every single blockchain that goes onto the Coinbase exchange and ecosystem. And we'll dig into this article right here. So today we're launching Rosetta. It's an open source specification and set of tools that makes integrating with blockchains simpler, faster, and more reliable. So this is what they did in order to, get all of the different blockchains that use a whole bunch of different code to, utilize one set of code to talk to Coinbase so that it makes it easier. So Coinbase initially developed Rosetta as a middleware to integrate blockchains into its platform securely and painlessly. And the goal of Rosetta is to standardize how to interact with blockchains, making it easy for anyone to build on top of a blockchain for a variety of different use cases. So they go in to talk about what developers can do with it. The Rosetta interface makes it easy so that it's compatible with exchanges. And that's one of the big things because, like I said, Coinbase is a massive exchange. And as long as, it doesn't matter what blockchain you're a part of, if it's, Ethereum compatible or if it's not Ethereum compatible, if it's Bitcoin, it doesn't matter, it will talk to Coinbase, and that is a huge part of that. So instead of writing a custom parsing for every supported blockchain, this application can be used to read on-chain data and construct transactions in a standard format, which minimizes code and simplifies maintenance for everyone. So that is the main reason why Rosetta was created and is still implemented to this day. And if we check out rosettaapi.org, we can see more or less the same thing, but this is just the official website for it, not a Medium post. So build once, integrate your blockchain everywhere. So why Rosetta? Rosetta is an open source standard designed to simplify blockchain development and interaction. Spend less time on integration and more time on novel blockchain advancements. And then some of the blockchains that are on there, like I said, it doesn't matter what blockchain you are. We have Stacks, Kadena, Handshake, Sia, Near Protocol, Filecoin. All of these, huge names are out there, and they are all utilizing Rosetta. And part of that utilization for Rosetta is to get on some of these huge exchanges, Coinbase being one of the massive ones that you want to get on. So that is rosettaapi.org. If we check out the GitHub, so like the website said, the Medium article said, all of this is open source, so it's very easy for developers developers to grab all of this data, all of this code, and then just, borrow it and then build on top of it for their own blockchain. And that is something that Theta has done. And we can see here from this website that, Theta actually did this back in 2021. They came out with this article. So Theta blockchain Rosetta implementation. And I did get a little chuckle because this is from Wes Levitt, not Jay Long. The head of strategy is posting this instead of the head of tech. But hi, everyone. We've recently completed the implementation of Rosetta for the Theta blockchain. So you can find the public repository here. So all of this is open source once again, not only on Rosetta, but also Theta. So the overview, Rosetta provides a reference implementation of the Rosetta specification for Theta. So there's the README, you can read it. And here are the very important features: a comprehensive tracking of all ETH balance changes, stateless offline curve-based transaction construction, atomic balance lookup using Go Ethereum's their technology over here. And that is some of the big things that, came with this implementation. It was a step in the right direction to get to Coinbase, but they are still improving it to this day. And we can see that over here from this article, the current GitHub, where that previous article is from back in 2021. If we check the date, November of 21. So a little bit before this, and you can see that they continue to work on it a little bit. Here's August of 21, November of 21, there is a break, and then in January there is some more updates, and then once again after another huge 3-month break, it looks like the Rosetta piece of this GitHub is getting more and more active. So on April 26, April 27, April 29, 30, and then May 2nd, 3rd, and so on and so forth. So this Rosetta piece is getting a lot of action, which is great because as we've discussed earlier in this video, this is how you get onto Coinbase. Coinbase definitely needs to see this. So if you check out the GitHub right now, it's just more of the same. This is all the coding that you're doing, that they are doing, the Theta team is doing, and you can see, from 16 hours ago is something that they are currently updating. So it's very active, and this is something that we do like to see. So the Theta implementation of the Rosetta RPC API standard developed by Coinbase.com is the about section for this GitHub. So lastly, the thing I wanted to touch on is all of this has to deal with the guide to listing assets on Coinbase. And I won't go through this entire article, but this is a very good article about what Coinbase is looking for in order to list their assets on Coinbase.com or the Coinbase exchange. So this is just a guide. Your application may still be approved even if one or more of these statements are true for your asset. So if we scroll down to the bottom portion over here, the novel and unverified code. So what Theta is working on currently is the source code does not use industry standards. And not to say that the overall code did not use the industry standard, but it looks like, the developers at Theta, they are definitely doing something, and they're being very active, and potentially they could be getting the Rosetta API piece up to the new industry standard or some sort of industry standard to get listed onto Coinbase. So in summary, guys, I just wanted to let everyone know that yes, this is happening. I think Theta is making big moves in order to get listed on more US exchanges, and this Rosetta API is one big way for Theta to move forward on some of those exchanges. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you on the next one.